2 case is styled the state of Texas versus Joseph Aurelius Andropont.
Oralist.
Oral, how you pronounce your middle name?
The middle name?
Yes.
Oralist.
Oralist. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Andropont?
I'm doing good, sir.
That's good. Mr. Andropont, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Mike Lindsay. And Mr. Lindsay, how you doing?
I'm all right, Judge. Thank you.
That's good. State is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Now, Mr. Lindsay, you like to keep this case on the trial docket?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, give us a date, a trial date. Okay, Mr. Andropont, this case will be reset to August 4th of 2025 for trial. You can get your reset from your, from your attorney. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a best day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and how about them Cowboys? Next case is cause number 23 CCCR 1614, case of style of state of Texas versus Casey Dwayne Doherty. Mr. Doherty, you could take your mic off of mute. Mr. Doherty, how are you doing? He was on there early. Mr. Doherty, how are you doing? I think his mic is on mute. Mr. Doherty, you can take your mic off of mute. Okay. Mr. Kelly.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you represent Casey Doherty.
Yes, I do, Judge.
How are you doing?
Great, Your Honor. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I think he must have some problems with his mic. You would like to keep your case on the trial docket?
Yes, we would, Judge, please.
Give us a date. Okay, this case is set for August 4th. Mr. Kelly, your reset will be sent to you and have your client to stay in contact with you and his bondsman. Mr. Kelly, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Your Honor, thank you for that. If I may, I'm helping my friend Dustin Galmore this morning. He's also got 2 cases on your trial docket, and I'm available to announce on those whenever you'll let me.
I think Mr. Galmore is currently out of town. Is that correct?
I think that's correct, Judge. He asked me to help him out this morning.
Yeah, we received notice last week that he was going to be out of town, and his cases are going to be reset.
Excellent. I'll let him know, Judge.
Okay, so yeah, his cases will be reset to August 4th, 2025. And let him know that his resets will be sent to him. And let's see, we have Mr. Paultz. Okay, you're gonna get your reset. Your attorney is out of the state. Mr. Is that Villon? Villon, okay, your attorney is out of the state. And so you're gonna get your reset from our coordinators. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. Okay, they are both of them here, and they will be giving their resets in court.
Thanks, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused.
I'm sorry about it, Your Honor.
Yes.
I was having problems hearing earlier. This is Casey. Do I still need to put my phone on mute?
Okay, what's your last name?
Doherty.
Okay, yeah, your case was just reset to August 4th. Your attorney made your announcement. Stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir, and yourself.
Okay, thank you. Is Murillo Ledesma present?
I'm on Zoom call, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
And I'm David
How are
McClure.
you
I'm
doing? How are
representing
you
Mr.
doing,
Ledesma.
Mr. Ledesma?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Ledesma, you're representing your case by your attorney, David McClure, who is also appearing via Zoom. And Attorney McClure, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. McClure, what is your announcement in Mr. Ledesma's case?
Well, at this point, I'm still waiting. It's my first appearance. I'm still waiting to receive all the discovery, the video evidence. I've received the office report and things that are on the portal, but I need to confer with Haley as to the rest.
Okay, so we're gonna reset your case. Give him a reset date. We're gonna keep it on the announcement docket. It's on page 6, the first case. Okay, this case will be reset to July 30th of 2025. Mr. McClure, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Ledesma, stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. They will give a notice of your reset date. You're free to go
Yes.
as well and you have a blessed day.
Hey,
All right,
also, thank you,
Judge.
Your
You
Honor.
too.
Okay, you have a blessed day.
Bye.
Down. Terry Lynn Williams.
He's present with counsel.
Okay. Okay, this is cause number 24 CCCR 1160, case of style of the state of Texas versus Terry Lynn Williams. Mr. Williams, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Williams? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Williams, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Ken Jones. Mr. Jones, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, Mr. Jones, you'd like to keep Mr. Williams' case on the trial docket?
Yes, we would, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Williams, your case is reset for trial August 4th, 2025. You're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Jones, is this your only case?
This is my only case. Yes.
Okay, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Alex Dixon, the third. You can put your hat on there, Mr. Dixon, your full name is Alex Dixon the third.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Dixon?
Fine, Sadie.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Dixon, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney Brian Lane. Attorney Lane, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Lane, what's your announcement in Mr. Dixon's case?
Your Honor, if I could, I don't know, my fault. I had a problem getting his disc. It's a DWI. I didn't pick up his disc until like Friday. And he
Okay.
downloaded it for me. If I could have one more announcement and I will get with Andrew
Okay,
on how we can proceed.
okay. Give us a reset. July 30th. Okay, this case will be reset to July 30th, 2025. Mr. Dixon, you're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, next case is Sharon Getwood. Cause number 24 CCCR 1799. Ms. Getwood, your full name is that Sharon? Sharon Allen Getwood?
Correct.
How you doing, Ms. Getwood?
I'm fine, all right.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Getwood, you represented in your case by your attorney, Brian Lane. And Mr. Lane, what is your announcement? Let me see, Ms. Getwood has two cases. And then the second case is cause number 24 CCCR 1798.
Yes, sir. 9 and 9.
Yes. And Mr. Lane,
Your Honor,
what are your announcements in Ms. Getwood's cases?
respectfully requesting one more. I did the same thing. I went and got her final discovery and videos on until Friday. I don't know the download or anything. They just downloaded them for me Friday. I think my request was off. I've spoken with Andrew and we're going to try to work it out prior to the next announcement.
Okay, hold on. Let's see something. It's a substitute counsel. Let me see those bond conditions. Oh, it's the same. First one.
You just take your fingers and let pull out other things.
Let me do this. Now, Miss Getwood, I need to give you some bond conditions. Let's see, this. 7, 8, 7, 6. And let's see this. Okay, Ms. Getwood. I have some bond conditions in both of these cases. I'm gonna read these conditions to you. It's titled Standard Bond Conditions, County Court Act Law Number 2. Following return of permanent information in County Court Act Law Number 2, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the additional conditions. Number 1, defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or the United States. Do you understand that condition?
Yes.
Now, condition number 2, defendant shall submit to testing of drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who A, refuses to submit to a test of drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test of drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. Do you understand that condition? And condition number 3, well, that doesn't apply. Condition number 4 does not apply. However, condition number 5 does apply. It said the defendant is prohibited from possessing a firearm or ammunition unless defendant is a peace officer as defined by section 1.07 of the Penal Code Act, is engaged in employment as a sworn full-time paid employee of a state agency or political subject. Do you understand that condition? Now, Ms. Getwood, if you violate any one of these conditions, your bond can be revoked. And if your bond is revoked, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Now, Ms. Getwood, your case will be reset. Your cases actually will be reset. What's the case is going to be reset to July 30th? Okay, your cases will be reset to July 30th. You'll be given a copy of your reset and a copy of these bond conditions. Our court coordinator will give you a copy of the bond conditions and the reset. Once you get a copy of the bond conditions and reset, you're free to go and stay in contact with your attorney and your boss. You can stand in front of the court coordinator.
But Sharon.
Yes, you can stand in front of the court coordinator.
Sharon.
Jordan Spradley. There are two cases. Cause number 25 CCCR 0006 and cause number 24 CCCR 1218. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jordan Spradley or Jordan Jamal Spradley. Mr. Spradley, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor.
She's absent today. Your Honor.
You can get me to the prosecutor.
That's Shane.
Now, well, the state is represented in this case by Attorney Shane Hilton. Mr. Hilton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Well, that's good. And Mr. Spradley, how are you doing?
Fine.
That's good. Now, Mr. Lane, what's your announcement of Mr. Spradley cases?
Me and Ms. Haley have been actively trying to resolve this.
Okay.
Absent maybe a bench trial, but her absence, I think one more announcement we can.
Okay. Give us a reset date. Okay. These cases will be reset to July 30th, 2025.
Now, Your Honor, may I make an oral request? Mr. Spradley has been wearing the ankle monitor for many weeks without any infraction. I know Haley's not here. That's, that may be a stickler if Haley's not here about to request that.
I mean, what you can do is you can follow a formal motion. We can have a hearing.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, so we
that's what I
can,
was
that's I'm
thinking,
sure he
since
does.
she wasn't able to
Right.
be here today to agree or disagree
Right.
with whether they should take it off.
Okay.
That's what it will go.
Okay.
If we don't work it out.
Okay. So case is reset to July 30th, 2025. You're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And I think this is your last case.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're free to go as well and give it to the state.
Good point.
All right, that was the same to you. Okay, Mr. Make,
Oh, I know you're about to call Mr. Macon, but could we approach on Mr. Cole's cases?
who?
Mr. Cole's cases?
Oh,
Yeah, we got one in New Jersey, you know. It's Collins and James over Collins. Jones in the trial. He's already in the trial.
you said James, which one, that's the case you want to approach on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Collins? James Ray Collins? Who is that? Oh. Yeah, that's, okay, this is Mr. Collins. This is cause number 23 CCCR 2222. Case is style of state of Texas versus James Ray Collins. And Mr. Collins, is that your full name?
Yes,
How are
sir.
you doing, Mr. Collins?
I'm doing great.
That's good. Now, Mr.
Glad to
Collins.
be here.
Oh, that's good. Now, Mr. Collins, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Charles Cole. Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
Great judge, how you been?
Okay, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Good.
And y'all wanted to approach on that one, Mr. Hubel?
Yes, Your Honor. We wanted to, this case we're leaving on the trial docket.
Okay.
Okay.
You'd like to leave it on the trial docket?
Yes,
We're
Your
gonna
Honor.
go try back again.
Okay. Okay, give us a date. August 4th, 2025. Mr. Collins, are you gonna get your reset from your attorney? He'll get the reset from the coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're welcome.
We're going to try that.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Justin Jamal Jones. Mr. Jones, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking.
Good days, man.
Okay, and Mr. Jones, you're represented by Mr. Giles Cole. Ms. Cole, you'd like to keep this case on the trial docket?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This will be reset to August 4th. You're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And Mr. Cole, this is the last case?
Yes.
Okay,
My big excuse, Your Honor.
yes, you may.
Thank you. Send it to you by some of the hours.
Is that Mr. Andrew? For wrong when? Good morning. Okay, this is cause number 24 CCCR 2684, case of Southern State of Texas versus Pru Wong Nguyen. Miss Nguyen, is that your full name?
Yeah.
How are you doing? You doing well?
These are good.
Good? That's good. Miss Nguyen, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Charles Medlin.
Yeah, I'm West Medlin. I work with
You-
Charles.
Oh, you West Medlin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
But he's the
Lead attorney?
Yes, sir.
attorney of record. Now, Miss Nguyen, your attorney is Charles Medlin. Mr. Charles Medlin is not here. However, Mr. West Medlin is here. Does Mr. West Medlin have your permission to stand in for Mr. Charles Medlin? Okay, now, Mr. West Medlin, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. And what's your announcement in Miss Nguyen's case?
So, Miss Simmons is the DA handling this case.
Yeah.
To my understanding, we have some information we've been negotiating. If we could have one more setting, I think we'll be able to resolve it.
Okay, okay. Give us a reset date.
How about a Monday?
Okay, this case will be reset to August 4th. And Mr. Medlin, you can get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get the reset, you're free to go.
Thank
You
you.
have a blessed day, Ms. Nguyen. Once you get your reset from the coordinator, you're free to go as well. Yeah, you have a blessed day. Next case is cause number 23CCCR 2692, excuse me, cause number 23CCCR 2629. Case is styled State of Texas versus Chase Kimball. Mr. Kimball is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Kimball, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Kimball, you are pro se in this case, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, would you like to keep this case on the trial docket?
Yes, I'm gonna keep it on jury trial docket, sir.
Okay. Give us a reset date. Okay, this case will be reset to August 4th of 2025. Stay in contact with your, there's on the trial, on page 5 at the top. Stay in contact with your bondsman. Again, this case is reset for August 4th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Mr. Bacon, let's see. Jared, is that Mon? How do you pronounce your last name?
It's Mound.
Mound.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Mound. How are you doing?
Not too bad about sir.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Mound, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, how are you doing?
It's Monday.
Oh, that's good. And Mr. Macon, what's your announcement on Mr. Mound's case?
Your Honor, we have a discovery and video and also a plea offer, but I need about 30 days to get with Mr. Mon and finalize things.
Okay, give us a reset date. This case will be reset to August 1st, 2025. Mr. Mound, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And Mr. Macon, once you get your reset, you're free to go as well. Justin Diaz. Mr. Macon, Mr. Patrick,
That's gonna be a plea
it's gonna be a plea?
and we're getting the paperwork together.
Okay, okay, you can have a seat.
I didn't expect it to be that quick.
Yeah, no, I just saw, no, the paper's not
All
working.
right, that's a little too quick, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's getting ahead of even what I
Yeah.
can even imagine.
Jefferson County Court Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 2 cases. Cause numbers 25 CCCR 0130 and cause number 25 CCCR 0131. Both cases are style of state of Texas versus Justin Diaz. Mr. Diaz, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Diaz, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Diaz, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Diaz, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Diaz?
Good. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Diaz, you are represented in your cases by your attorney, James Paget. And Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Paget. Do you waive a record in Mr. Diaz cases?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
Mr. Diaz, on cause number 25 CCCR 0130, I have before me a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, Mr. Diaz, it alleges that you, Justin Diaz, on or about June 24th, on or about June 21st of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Mr. Diaz, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes.
And to this charge, Mr. Diaz, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Mr. Diaz, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Okay. On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials, JD, that are on a line next to a box that's checked noted for Tendre. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes.
On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document? Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there's one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? I also have a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? Mr. Diaz, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney, Mr. Paget, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes.
to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Diaz, are you a citizen of the United States?
Sir.
State over States Exhibit 1.
No objections to states one, Your Honor.
No objection. States Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Paget, you have advised and counseled Mr. Diaz. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None, Your Honor.
And Mr. Diaz, your attorney, Mr. Paget, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Diaz, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Looking at this motion, you didn't put the name of the
Yes, sir.
agency. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
What is the agreement?
Your Honor, we would ask the court for 15 months of deferred adjudication with a fine of $500, 40 hours of community service, repayment of court costs, a requirement of the interlock device, and then the standard terms and conditions of a DWI first probation, And then in exchange for that,
Okay, I think you need to back up,
we need to do it.
he can't get deferred with a, alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Now, if you're waiving the enhancement paragraph, make it a DWI first, he can get it.
The state so moves, Your Honor, to waive the abandon the enhancement.
Okay, you can write that on this here.
That was our agreement. In all fairness, to Mr. Hilton, it's Ms. Simmons' case.
Okay,
But he had not seen the case before this morning.
okay. That she's gonna have to, okay. Oh, thank you.
But that was our understanding,
Okay,
our
hold on.
agreement. with
You're gonna
Ms.
have to write it
Simmons.
on here too. On that one. And I'm gonna have to back up and get him to see clear to the.
We should need to change the range of punishment notification because
Yeah, it should be a class A.
it is, it's marked as class
That's
A,
correct.
but we'll be abandoning the enhancements. So we
Right.
need to move to the DWI first.
Right. Well, actually, it'll be a class B.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be this here one right here, with the first DWI,
Oh.
because it's a DWI first.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's our understanding.
okay. Let me back up. So what we did, we're gonna undo everything we just did.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I have before me, Mr. Diaz, a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that on or about June 1st of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the class A misdemeanor DWI of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Now state you are abandoning enhancement paragraph, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Diaz, the state is abandoning enhancement paragraph, and what that means is, instead of being charged with a class A misdemeanor DWI, you'll be charged with a class B misdemeanor DWI. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that is a lesser included offense. So to the lesser included offense of driving while intoxicated with alcohol concentration, driving while intoxicated, which allegedly occurred on or about June 21st of 2024, while you operated a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No comment.
Now, or you plead, you're gonna have to undo that. You gotta call downstairs. Get it. Okay. And you're pleading no contest, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Diaz, I have before me a document that is titled, misdemeanor plea admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And you notice the one box that's checked states that this is a class B misdemeanor DWI. All right. And the range of punishment is minimum 72 hours in Jefferson County Jail to a maximum of 180 days. You could be given a fine up to $2,000, or you could be given both such fine and confinement. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, on page 2 of the same document, previously you acknowledged that these are your initials. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
On the line that is titled no continuing, which means no contest. And this is your signature on page 3, where it says defendant. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document, trial court certification, the defendant's right of appeal. And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant? And at the top is one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. And you previously acknowledged the discovery certification. Is that correct? Now, all of the documents that you were shown, is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are a citizen of the United States. Is that correct? And Mr. Paget, is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No.
And Mr. Diaz, your attorney has advised and counsel you are still satisfied with his representation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Diaz, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you're mentally incompetent to stand trial. I'll also find that your plea and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now state, what is the plea bargaining agreement?
Your Honor, it'd be 15 months of deferred adjudication, fine of $500, repayment of court costs, 40 hours of community service, requirement of the interlock device, and the standard terms and conditions of a DWI first. And then in exchange for his plea on this, the state, and with a forfeiture of the weapon, the state agrees to a dismissal of the companion case, cause number 25 CCCR 0131.
Okay, what's the court cost in this case? $392?
He's figuring.
Okay, Mr. Diaz, the state is offering that you serve 15 months deferred adjudicated probation during the 15-month probationary period. You'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $392. You'll be required to pay a DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $6 a month. You're not fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. You'll also be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Now, your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $152 a month. Will you be able to pay the $152 a month?
Yes.
You'll also be required to perform 40 hours of community service, install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate, attend and complete a DW education class, have an alcohol assessment, and you will be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. The state will be dismissing clause number 25 CCCR 0131 for forfeiture of the weapon to the Beaumont Police Department. I have before me a motion to forfeit the weapon in that case. Mr. Diaz, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Diaz, before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Diaz, I'll grant the motion to forfeit the weapon to the Beaumont Police Department. And Mr. Diaz, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Diaz, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Diaz, you'll stand at the end of that counter, follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you'll be free to go. You'll be given a copy of your judgment and a copy of the dismissal. You'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Pat, do you have any more cases?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm working on the other case,
Okay.
my other case. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Hilton.
So I texted you what you want to request. Just sent you a text. Just sort of get over there. You got too much. Very important.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Ramona Houston?
Okay.
Yes. It's a process. It is.
Your Honor, I was just about to inform the state, her case now pending before this court has been dismissed by Mr. Nichols down below.
Okay, so y'all just need to confirm that. This is on page 2, well, this is on the announcement.
Luke Nichols in the 252nd, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's confirmed. Okay, so they're gonna draft up the dismissal. Once they draft up the dismissal, I'll sign it. You get a copy of the dismissal. Once you get a copy of the dismissal, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
And Mr. Johnson, you'll be free to go as well.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right. Mr. Johnson,
Yes, Your Honor.
I know you appeared here a couple of So therefore, since your attorney is unavailable, your case is going to be reset. What's the reset date? Okay, your case will be reset to August 1st. Stay in contact with your attorney, your bondsman. You're free to go. You have a blessed day. You've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, huh? Yeah, I saw you. Yeah. That door is locked, sir. You have to go through the other door. Court is back in session in cause number 24 CCCR 1338. Case is style of state of Texas versus Moise Verdejo Chacha. Mr. Chacha, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chacha, would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Verdejo Chacha?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Charles Rojas. And Mr. Rojas, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge, thank you.
Mr. Rojas, do you waive a record in Mr. Verdejo Chacha's case?
We do.
Mr. Verdejo Chacha, I have before me a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Moise Verdejo Chacha, on or about May 5th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of unlawfully carrying a weapon. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Are you,
Voluntary.
and are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Guilty.
Yes. All right. Now, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, I also have before me on my laptop, on my tablet, a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials, MV, on a line that's titled guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, you recognize this document. And is this your signature on the line that's titled
Yes,
defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. First box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? The second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes.
I also have a document before me on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled
Yes,
defendant?
sir.
Mr. Verdejo Chacha, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes.
And did you understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge?
Sir.
And Mr. Verdejo Chacha, are you a citizen of the United States? Okay. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, I have before me a document that is titled English Statement for all foreign nationals except those for mandatory notification. Got you down. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, what country are you from?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. Now, the last sentence states, do you want us to notify your consular officers at this time? Now, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled signature?
Yes, sir.
And before you sign this document, did your attorney go over this document with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything in this document?
Yes, sir.
Now you circled no to the question, do you want us to notify your consular officers at this time? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's see. Now, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, before you signed and initialed all of the documents that I showed you, your attorney went over those documents with you. Is that correct? And you understood everything in those documents. And everything in these documents are true and correct to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Now-
States one.
No objection.
No objection. State's exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And on state's exhibit number 1, on page 1, there's a set of initials at the bottom of this document, are these your initials?
Yes, sir.
And the initials are below a paragraph that's titled citizenship, and it states if you are not a U.S. citizen or plead guilty or no contendere may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Did you understand that? And you still want to go forward with your plea bargain? Yes, okay. And Mr. Rojas, you advised and counseled Mr. Verdejo Chacha. Is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Verdejo Chacha, your attorney, Mr. Rojas has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation? Okay. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. Now, and Mr. Rojas, pursuant to the case of Padilla versus Kentucky, did you advise Mr. Verdejo Chacha the consequences of him pleading guilty since he's not a U.S. citizen?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, state, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to a $200 fine plus court costs, with 1 day credit towards that fine and court costs, as well as forfeiture of weapons to the Belmont Police Department.
What's the court call? Now, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, the court is going to find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. The court will accept your plea of guilty. The court will find that your plea and waivers was freely and voluntarily given. The court will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And the state, in this case, is offering a fine of $200 plus court costs of $277, with a total of $477, but you'll get 1 day credit. So the amount that you'll be required to pay is $377. Will you be able to pay the $377? Okay. And you'll be able to pay that today?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, do you understand the state's offer? Do you understand the state's offer in this case? And do you think that is fair and just? And do you accept the state's offer? Okay, Mr. Verdejo Chacha, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Verdejo Chacha, you're going to stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go downstairs to make the payment. And once you make the payment, you'll come back upstairs with your receipt. Okay? And you have a blessed day. Hey, Mr. Rojas, do you have any more cases?
Freddie Zavala. I think they're gonna be dismissed with that one if they did.
Okay. Mr. Zavala? Were those add-ons? Oh,
They're on the trial deck.
Product, okay. Okay, Mr. Zavala? Who's a prosecutor?
Mr. Huber.
Court is in session in 2 cases. Cause number 23 CCCR of 2334 and cause number 23 CCCR of 2407. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Freitas Zavala. Mr. Zavala, is that your full name?
I didn't speak English.
Oh, Mr. Zavala speaks Spanish, and Mr. Rojas is fluent in Spanish and English. Mr. Rojas, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Rojas, do you swear to interpret Spanish to English and English to Spanish? So if you got,
I do.
you may put your hand up. Ask Mr. Freitas Zavala if his full name is Freitas Zavala.
To move it completely straight. Ready, Federico Zavala.
Okay. How are you doing, Mr. Zavala?
Very good, thank you.
Very good, okay. Mr. Zavala, I have before me two dismissals and state, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm signing the dismissals. Mr. Zavala, you'll be able to get a copy of these dismissals from our court coordinator. Once you get a copy from the court coordinator, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. Please stand at the end of the counter to get your copies. And Mr. Rojas, you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Yeah, just sign the gap too.
I'm gonna go bring my dad.
Ms. Provo? Jason Murchison. Mr. Murchison, your full name is Jason Monroe Murchison?
Correct.
Mr. Murchison, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Murchison, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Marva Provo. Attorney Provo, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
And Ms. Provo, what is your announcement in Mr. Murchison's case?
Okay, yeah, I would like to put this on free trial docket.
Pretrial conference? Okay, this case will be reset to August 4th, 2025 on our pretrial conference docket. Mr. Murchison, you'll get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You too.
And Ms. Provo, is this your only case?
Yes, Your Honor.
That you're free to go as well, and you have a blessed.
Can send you.
You're welcome. Mr.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Mr. Paget?
Yes, Your Honor, I have may I approach?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I have an Ivan Silva on your docket, Your Honor. It will be on your pretrial conference docket, Your Honor. Just my understanding.
Yes, Ivan Silva?
Mr. Silva, could you come forward? I'll let Mr. Ubel address the court as to.
Mr. Hill?
This case is a collision involving damage to motor vehicle. The complaining witness in this case would be the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. The
Okay.
state has made efforts to contact the Sheriff's Office and at this point has not been able to confirm the restitution amount. State would ask for one more reset to do so.
Okay. Do you have any objections?
I've explained it to my client as well, Your Honor, and we have no problem with it. It could very well bring this case to a
Resolution? Okay. Give us a reset date. This case will be reset to August 4th. Mr. Silva?
Sir.
You'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Likewise.
Thank you. And
Thank you,
Mr.
Your-
Paget, is this your last case?
It is, Your Honor.
You're
May I
free to
be-
go as well?
Thank you,
Yes, you
sir.
may be excused. No, I'm looking at, Mr. Doyle is on the docket. Yes.
I just didn't want to rush her, but if she got it. Normally I would. Since she's got it, we'll.
Yeah, Jeffrey. What's that? Cespedes? Cespedes? Vasquez Cespedes? Waiver of counsel. Jeffrey Anthony Vasquez Cespedes. That was he was here. I have. That door is locked, sir. You gotta go through the other door.
Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Short. No problem, I should have told you.
It's open.
Thank you.
They didn't lock the back. Okay, well, we'll call him in a few. We'll recall it. Let's see. Then we got Langston Adams.
Oh, that was the guy that has COVID. I told him to get on Zoom, but.
No, he appeared,
He did cut, he was here though.
right. Juan Carlos Tamayo Aragon. Okay, Mr. Tamayo Aragon. I think the last time you were here.
You wanted to approach that?
Yeah, because Mr. Galmore appeared for him at one time, and then Mr. Gilthorpe. Right, Mr. Gilthorpe was the last time, but you're represented in this case by Edward Denuna.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
He don't answer the phone in. I don't know what's.
Well, he exists because he has a.
Yeah, but last time we were here, nobody had Mr. Galmore or Mr. Gilthorpe.
Haven't
or-
been able to get in touch with him.
We did look and we were able to find like a website and phone
Right.
number and emails. Yeah. Yeah, Ms. Simmons contacted Harris County, was able to talk to one of the clerks, and they said he's still active and practicing in Harris County on a regular basis. But nobody here involved with this case, the last time we were here, had any kind of contact with him at all.
But this time, only thing we can do is issue a
no cause.
yeah, show cause. We have to issue a show cause on him. Okay. So let's issue a show cause. We want to issue a show cause. Yes, for him to appear. I think at one time he did make one appearance before via Zoom, if I'm not mistaken. But since then, he has not made any appearances. Is that correct? And I think Mr. Galmore, Attorney Galmore, was standing in for him a couple of times, and Mr. Galmore has been unable to contact him. And then Mr. Gilthorpe stand in for him as well. Okay, hold on a minute.
And for Mr. Galmore, who was standing in.
Yeah,
for-
yeah, who was standing in for Mr. Denuna,
Yeah.
and he's been unable to contact, apparently, Mr. Denuna is not returning Mr. Galmore's calls or any attempts that Mr. Galmore has made.
That's what I remember Mr.
Galmore
Galmore
saying,
Yes,
yeah.
Your Honor.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna issue a show cause for him to make an appearance. Okay? Okay, you're gonna get your reset? We're gonna issue a show cause on Mr. Edward Denuna. Yes. Okay, you're gonna get your reset. You're free to go.
Thank
you. Let's see. Ken Jones, Galmore. Kimmler? Okay, that might be him.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Kimmler, you perfect timing. I just called your name and all of a sudden you popped up.
Well, yes, sir, that's how I am.
Okay, now, what's that? Watavian Lee Johnson? Is Watavian Lee Johnson present?
I don't believe
What?
Your Honor.
Oh, okay, that case has to be reset. Okay, we have he has a medical excuse. Okay. And Christian Melanson, would you please come forward?
That's a trial already.
Okay. Okay, we'll keep this here on the, won't you come on up, Mr. Melanson? How are you doing, Mr. Melanson?
Judge, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks, Max. Now, Mr. Melanson, your cases are gonna be continued on the trial docket. That's August the 4th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Judge, thank you.
Jason Marino.
You have a seat, so I'll call you later.
They get have a seat right there. You can take your time, Mr. Marino. You don't have to run.
That's just last week, you do August the 11th.
Just take your time. Okay, now, Mr. Marino. Now, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks, Jackson. And Mr. Kimberly, you like to keep this on the trial docket as well?
We're ready for trial, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. Okay, be August the 4th. Hold on, wait up. He's on vacation. Mr. Kimberly.
Yes.
The month of August, I know you're on vacation now, but what's the vacation date in the August?
You'll have to look at the letter. There's 1 week that I'm not on vacation in August, Your Honor. I don't recall offhand which one it is. But it should be in the computer.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
I don't remember whether it's the 1st or 4th week.
Okay, well, what we'll do, we'll find the letter, we'll reset it in the week that you're not on vacation.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, so yeah, he on vacation 4th through the 22nd, so we're gonna have to do it after the 22nd. Now, Mr. Kimber, did she say we could do August the 25th or we could do it in September?
September.
September. Okay, it'll be September 8th of 2025. That'll be Mr. Melanson and Mr. Marino's cases will be reset to September 8th. All of 2025. Okay, you can have a seat. And Mr. Is that Tyrus? Sias? Tyrus? Is this Tyrus Sias? We're gonna keep this on the trial docket as well. Is that correct, Mr. Kimler?
We're ready for trial, Your Honor.
Okay, so give us a reset on those two. August the eighth, 2025. Okay, so you're gonna get your recess. Once you get your recess, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Oh, September 8th.
Yes, September 8th. And Mr. Kimler, I think. Oh, yeah, hold on a minute. Johnson, what Johnson? Oh, Mr. Kimberly, they say Wiltavian Johnson has another case that you were supposed to submit a letter rep on.
I mean, I can do that this afternoon.
Okay. Okay, so that'll be reset on the same day. And Kendrick Jeray Renfro. You set for an announcement.
The setting for trial.
Reset it. Okay, we're gonna reset this one for trial. Give us a trial date. Okay, September 8th of 2025. Mr. Renfro, how are you doing? Yeah, all right, I'm doing fine. Just have a seat. You're gonna get your reset. Once you get your reset, you're free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Kimmel, I think that's your last case.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, there we go, Crowder. This is cause number 24 CCCR 1920. Case of style of state of Texas versus Jeffrey Crowder. Now, Mr. Crowder, your full name is Jeffrey Crowder? How are you doing, Mr. Crowder?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking.
I'm doing your thing.
Now, Mr. Crowder, the last time we appeared, your attorney of record, Mr. Todd LeBlanc, had filed a motion to withdraw, is that correct?
Yes.
And at that time, you stated that you reviewed the motion, is that correct?
Yes.
Then did you have any objections to the motion?
No.
Okay, and then we had a hearing and Mr. LeBlanc did not have the order for the court to sign, is that correct?
I'm not sure what that means.
That means that he filed the motion, but he has to have an order attached to the motion for the judge to sign.
Okay.
And he didn't have anything for me to sign. You remember that?
Okay.
Okay. And so he has I have the order now. And so I'm going to sign this order, allowing Mr. LeBlanc to withdraw as your attorney in this case. Okay. So now, Mr. Crowder, the court has just signed a motion to the order to withdraw. So Mr. LeBlanc is no longer your attorney. Now, you have two options. Well, you have three options. One, you can hire an attorney. If you would like to hire your own attorney, you can afford to hire your own attorney, you may hire your own attorney. Or you qualified, and then Mr. LeBlanc was court appointed, is that correct?
Yes.
You qualified for court appointed attorney. And so if you still would like to appoint your court appointed attorney, we can do that. Or the third option is you may represent yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, the bailiff is going to give you some paperwork with that information on there. You're going to make your choice. And once you make your choice, we're going to call you back up and we'll go over the paperwork. Okay? Just have a seat and she'll bring it out to you.
Up here in the back.
You could sit up here, that's fine. You have what?
Miss Ava down on the 21st, but of course she's gonna have someone to go. I heard, but we will need a court reporter for the short course.
Yeah, yes. And so you need to go have a seat in the hallway. Okay? No, the gentleman who yawned again, who I won the first time. This is cause number 25 CCCR 0274. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Leonard W. Love. Mr. Love, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Love, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Love, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Love, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Love?
I'm doing wonderful. What about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Love. You're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney Marcus Wilkerson. Attorney Wilkerson, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge.
Miss- That's good. Mr. Wilkerson, do you waive a record in Mr. Love's case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Love, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Leonard W. Love, on or about March 3rd of 2024, while you were operating a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Mr. Love, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Mr. Love, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled Defendant. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on the line that's titled
Yes,
Defendant?
sir.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of the Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes,
At
sir.
the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Love, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I just showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Mm-hmm.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Love, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State Opera States Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
No
Any objections? No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Wilkerson, you've advised and counseled Mr. Love. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Love, your attorney, Mr. Wilkerson, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Love, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 180 days county jail, probated for a period of 18 months of community supervision, a fine of $750, repayment of court costs, 60 hours of community service, a requirement of the interlock device, and the standard terms and conditions of a DWI first.
Mr. Wilkerson, are you appointed in this case?
Yes, sure. But no, not in this one, Judge.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the court call? The street, you say 377?
No.
Okay, Mr. Love, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you will not be required to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 18 months. During the 18-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $750. You'll be required to pay court costs. What's the court cost? $377. Hold on a minute. I need to recalculate this. 377. Okay, so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, Mr. Love, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in Jefferson County Jail, but you will not be required to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 18 months. During the 18-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $750 plus court costs of $377. You'll be required to pay a DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, urinalysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month while you are on probation, is $152 a month. Will you be able to pay the $152 a month? You'll also be required to pay Jefferson County DWI Education Initial Evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the police shooter for the evaluation we needed. You'll be required to pay an additional $50. You'll also be required to perform 60 hours of community service, install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate, attend and complete a DWI education class, have an alcohol assessment, and adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Mr. Love, do you understand the state's offer? Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
No, I don't.
Okay, do you accept the state's offer?
Yeah, I said.
Okay, Mr. Love, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Love, this will conclude your case. You're gonna stand at the end of that counter, follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day and you have a safe trip back to Dallas. That's where you're from?
Also, you have a blessed day.
Okay.
Sorry for my yawning.
Okay. Okay, make sure you get some rest before you go back.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right. Derek, is that right? Derek Jones? That's the next one.
Yes.
This is cause number 24 CCCR 2248. Case is style the state of Texas versus Derek Jones. Mr. Jones, is that your full name? Derek Wayne Jones? Mr. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Jones, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Jones, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Jones? Okay, you could just relax. You have your attorney here, Mr. Wilkerson. He's a quite able attorney. You're in good hands. All right. Now, Mr. Jones, I have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor plea, well, that's titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. Now, before we go any further, Ms. Wilkerson, do you waive a record in Mr. Jones' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and now, Mr. Jones, in this information that was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office, it alleges that you, Derek Jones, on or about December 5th of 2023, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense, Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Mr. Jones, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest? Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Mr. Jones, I also have before me on my tablet a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, on page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials. I think he put his initials on both lines.
It's how he does his D and J, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So he got 2 D, J, he had it twice on there twice. So what I'll do, I'm gonna take it off of the first line that says guilty because you plead no contest. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, get it off. Okay, you box this check. Now, on page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification, you checked the wrong box. You're saying that this is not a plea bargain agreement?
It is not, Your Honor.
What you mean, why does, he just entered a plea of,
It's an open plea.
Yep. He didn't want to accept the state's offer and he didn't want to go to trial. He wanted an opportunity to tell his story to you, Judge. And so it's an open plea.
okay, but it's the punishment is open.
Yes.
Right, he's pleading no contest.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, let me see this here. Okay, I'm just looking at the box that's checked. Says not a plea, this is not a plea. I mean, it is, he's pleading, he's entering a plea of no contest. He's just not agreeing to the range of punishment. He wants the court to set punishment. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding that in doing so, he does not waive his rights to appeal should he want to pursue that.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna accept the plea bargain.
It's not
Okay.
a plea bargain. That's
Well, I'm not
that's-
gonna, I'm not gonna go along with this, plea. I mean, we can set it for trial. We could let a jury, well, yeah. Yeah,
and Judge, that's the issue. He doesn't want to go to trial.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
trying to, that's what I was actually, right,
Huh.
trying to serve.
Hold on a minute. Come on up. Okay, now, Mr. Crowder, you,
All right.
you applied for pretrial, excuse me, you applied for court appointed attorney, you still qualify, and so we're gonna appoint, he's not, Tom Burbank.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I get somebody that can reply? Because that's why I had issue with LeBlanc. I gotta call him like 100
well,
times.
I mean, I'm gonna appoint Mr. Burbank, and you can talk to Mr. Burbank, he's your new lawyer, okay? Okay, you're gonna get your reset, once you get your reset from our coordinator, you're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You too.
Uh, Danny Chavez Ariola is your name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ariola, we're gonna appoint Ms. Christy Carlton to represent you. Okay, you're gonna get your reset from our coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you too.
Thursday, and we are right next door in a hearing, not sure how long it's gonna take.
He's next door in a hearing
Yes, sir.
on CDC?
Yes. And Mr. Berry, another one of his clients did, come over, he was in drug court.
Okay, okay, we still in session, so.
You know, the resign drug form.
Yes, they did reset it.
Let me see, we appointed Christy Carlton in this one. Okay, Mr. Cespedes. Let's see. Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second last name, Vasquez is the first one.
Vasquez Cespedes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This says Jeffrey Anthony Vasquez Cespedes. I have before me. Now. You had initially signed the waiver of counsel, is that correct? You're gonna represent yourself? You've changed your mind?
Yeah, due to the case, I've lost my job and now I'm having trouble finding, so.
So you wanna apply for court appointed attorney?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. You recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials on the line that state you would like to apply for court appointed attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
I also have another document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Recognize this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Cespedes, or Vasquez Cespedes, before you signed and initial these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes,
to the
Your Honor.
best of your knowledge?
Sir.
And Mr. Cespedes, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Giles Cole. Attorney Cole will be given information to contact you, and you will be given information to contact him. Our court coordinator will give you that information. Once you get the information from the court coordinator, you'll be free to go.
You gotta hold down this bond button right here, and then I'm going to.
We have bond conditions in this case? Okay. Now, Mr. Cespedes, you're gonna stand before the court coordinator. Well, just have a seat in that first chair. She's gonna reset your case. Once your case is reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. You're welcome. We have Mr. Zobank. Devondrick Berry, that was Mr. Berry. Mitchell Rawlins. Okay, you, Mr. Burbank's client. Okay, he's next door in a hearing. Okay. Court will be in recess. Okay, this is cause number 24CCCR 2248. Case of style the state of Texas versus Derek Jones. Mr. Jones, is that your full name?
Sir.
Mr. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Jones, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Sir.
Mr. Jones, you may put your hand down. Mr. Jones, you're represented in the case by your attorney, Marcus Wilkerson. Mr. Wilkerson, do you waive a record in Mr. Jones' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, I have before me a document on my computer that's titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Excuse me, it's titled Information, not Misdemeanor Admonishment. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this document, it alleges that you, Derek Jones, on or about December 5th of 2023, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated with an alcohol concentration level of 0.15 or more. Mr. Jones, do you understand what you've been charged with? To this charge, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, no contest? Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Sir.
Mr. Jones, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. And Mr. Jones, there's a set of initials on the line next to boxes checked. No contingent, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document? On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right to appeal. Do you understand that statement? Second box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? I have another document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document? Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Jones, before you sign and initial these documents that I just showed you, all of these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Wilkerson, go over these documents with you? And did you understand what Mr. Wilkerson went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? And Mr. Jones, are you a citizen of the United States?
Jefferson State's one.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Wilkerson, you've advised and counseled Mr. Jones. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Jones, your attorney, Mr. Wilkerson, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation? And Mr. Jones, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
The agreement in this case is to 180 days probated over 15 months with a $500 fine, 60 hours community service, the and interlock device and GWI standard conditions of probation.
Mr. Wilkerson, were you appointed in this case?
Yes, in this one, I was, Judge.
Okay, now, Mr. Jones, the state is offering that you serve 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but you will not be required to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 15 months. During the 15-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs. What's the court cost? Hold on a minute. Okay. Okay, now, Mr. Jones, the state is offering that you serve 180 days during the 180-day period and just you will not have to serve 180 days in Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for a period of 15 months. During the 15-month probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $377. You'll be required to pay a DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $6 per year, analysis fee of $15, by reimbursement fee of $15. You'll also be required to reimburse Jefferson County court-appointed attorney's fees of $350. You'll be required to pay Jefferson County DWI education and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. Should a further evaluation be needed, you'll be required to pay an additional $50. Your total monthly installments, that is, total amount that you will be required to pay each month is $169 a month. Will you be able to pay the $169 a month?
That's for probation.
Yeah. Okay, you want? Okay, no problem. Let's give me his affidavit of indigence.
I mean, I can pay like.
Just hold on a minute. Mr. Jones, I have before me a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. I'm gonna hand this document to your attorney. He will hand this document to you for you to review. Mr. Jones, do you recognize that document? On page 2, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defender, the top left-hand corner. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Jones, you can turn back to the first page. Is everything on that document true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Is it still true and correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Jones, the court is going to find that you're indigent and pursuant to Article, let's see, 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The fine of $500 plus court costs of $377, which comes to a total of $877, will be converted to 70 hours of community service. The attorney's fees of $350 in this case will be waived pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The reimbursement fee of $15 will be waived pursuant to Article 102.018 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. Let's see. The probation fee in this case of $60 a month will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. And you will be required to pay the DWI conviction fine fee of $100. You'll be required to pay your analysis fee of $15 a month. Your total monthly installments will be $55 a month. Will you be able to pay the $55 each month? Yes. You will, okay? Now, you will also be required to perform 60 hours of community service. Now, the 60 hours of community service is in addition to the 70 hours of community service that was converted from the fine and court costs. So it will come to a total of 130 hours of community service that you will be required to perform. You'll be required to install the interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate, attend a complete DWI education class, have an alcohol assessment, and adhere to the other standard terms and condition of this probation. Now, Mr. Jones, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer? Okay, Mr. Jones, I'll follow. People are in agreement that you have entered into with the state, Mr. Jones. They have a seat in that first chair. They have to make some adjustments with the paperwork. Once they call your name, you go to the window, follow the bailiff's directions. You'll be free to go. You have a blessed day, Mr. Wilkerson. You're free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Will be a recess.
Judge.
Yes. Okay, this will conclude the calling of the court's dockets on June 30th, 2025 in County Court at Law Number 2, Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day.
Okay, good.